Now, your WBRZ weather forecast with Robert Gotro.
Welcome back, everyone. Here's the latest severe weather outlook from the Storm Prediction Center. We're under an enhanced risk, which is what we've been all day, but this is now going to extend until tomorrow. And no more moderate or high risks. That's a 4 and a 5 out of 5. That was up in the northern part of the state. We've generally been a 3 out of 5, 5 being the worst through much of the day, and that does continue into the evening hours. However, the ingredients for the severity are actually kind of closing a little bit. The window is closing for that. But as the storms continue, we could still see a few strong storms make their way through the area, but not like what we saw this morning. We're under a tornado watch until 2 a.m. That includes most of southeast Louisiana. It extends down toward St. Mary Parish, and it includes all of our parishes except for Assumption. But still, I mean, if you live in Assumption, keep your eye out for a couple storms that could produce a tornado, some strong wind or hail, but not like what we saw earlier today in Breaux Bridge or Alexandria. But still, some tornadoes definitely possible today. So I'm identifying the risks for you right now. Have a plan ready. Have something to wake you up in the middle of the night, whether it's a weather radio or the WBRZ weather app, so you're good to go and be ready to go overnight, because anytime storms come overnight, that's almost the most dangerous time because many people are asleep. So like I said, download the WBRZ weather app. Pat's voice will wake you up, and it's something to wake you up in the middle of the night while you're sleeping, and you can know when to take action. It'll only send you an alert when it's around your area and when you need to take action, when your area is in imminent danger. Here's what's going on right now across southeast Louisiana. Satellite radar showing a heavy band of showers and thunderstorms still making their way across Cenla. As we move down to southeast Louisiana, you see more isolated showers and thunderstorms, but the fact is that these storms still could tap into some leftover intensity, and we could see a storm or two get a little bit more powerful. That's why I've been watching these the last several hours. We've seen a couple severe thunderstorm warnings, even a tornado warning earlier this evening. But these are the storms I'm most worried about as far as severity is concerned. Once this main line makes its way towards southeast Louisiana, it becomes more of a flood problem. So you can see lots of heavy showers making their way across central Louisiana. And while the main line is moving toward the east very slowly, the individual storms are kind of moving over the same area, and it's called training. You think of a train, one of these box cars carrying some water, some rain, moving over the same area over and over again, just like a train track. That's when you start to see the flash flooding across the area, and that's why we're seeing flash flood warnings across central Louisiana. So while those individual cells moving over the same area, you've got the main line slowly moving toward the east, and that's why later tonight it becomes more of a flash flood problem. And I'm not talking about August flooding at all whatsoever, but I am talking about potentially some flooded roads and some rushing water depending on where you are. The ground's a little bit saturated already from the rain we've seen in the last week or so, so just keep that in mind. Again, have something to wake you up in case there's something out there. So here's the storm system making its way across southeast Louisiana and the rest of the southeast. The general threat's going to be mainly toward our north, but we do still have the chance for a few strong storms. And again, flash flood watch in effect until tomorrow afternoon. By tomorrow afternoon, though, we will be in the clear and we'll actually see some sunshine. Right now in Baton Rouge, we're looking at mostly cloudy conditions, 77 degrees. Still a little bit breezy out there. We're under a wind advisory from basically I-10 and I-12 south toward the coast. Winds are out of the south-southeast around 14 miles per hour. So this system makes its way through around 4 a.m. We can expect that to be near Baton Rouge. So we'll be covering that for you during tune-in. And that's when we are expecting some heavy rain. Still the chance for a strong storm, but not like what we saw earlier today. Then this eventually clears out. By the late morning hours, we might actually even see some sunshine across southeast Louisiana, but you can expect some sun tomorrow afternoon. 68 degrees for the low tonight, and as we move into the 7-day forecast, you can see lots of rain in the AM hours tomorrow. By the time we get to the afternoon, we'll see some sunshine. Besides a few showers Wednesday and Thursday, we're looking at a nice weekend, perhaps even a low in the 40s, but right now we're going to keep them in the 50s. We'll have some more coming up after the break. Stay with us.
During our